All right, Patty, thanks. An update now to breaking news that we first brought you at 5. Governor Mary Fallin signs a bill to repeal the Common Core education standards, getting rid of the new guidelines for math and English scheduled to go into effect for this next school year. The bill was overwhelmingly passed in the House and Senate on the final day of the 2014 session. The bill requires that the state return to the old standards in place before 2010 and directs new ones to be developed in 2016. Joined on the phone now by Dr. Jared Mendenhall. He's the superintendent of Broken Arrow Schools. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. Can you hear us?
Yes.
All right. Thanks for joining us. Let's talk a little bit about what teachers now are going to do this next year. Do they have any idea what to be teaching in the classroom?
Well, at this point, it looks like that we are supposed to go back to the past objectives, and that'll be very, very difficult for us because we've prepared for the past 3 years to work with the Common Core. So, very difficult decision today.
And as far as testing goes, what do they teach, and do we know what the test will look like?
Well, at this point, our testing has been geared toward the Common Core, so it'll be very difficult for us to change our standards and where we're teaching and what we're teaching to at this point if we do not have these standards in place. So we're struggling with the next steps and what will happen from this point forward. You know, they're changing the game on us yet again.
Yeah, you know, you're less than 90 days out from the start of the next school year. How would you describe our education system in the state of Oklahoma?
Well, I think we've got to go back to what's best for our kids. I mean, trying to use our kids as political pawns are not the thing that we need to do. We need to do the basics and go back to where we were before and really do what's right for our kids. So hopefully we can do that. In Broken Arrow, we're focusing on college and career readiness to making sure that our kids are ready for the next steps in life.
All right, well, it's certainly going to be a topic for discussion probably all summer long. Just long term, do you think it was probably a good decision to go out of Common Core, or were you okay with it?
You know, it's a divisive topic. I mean, parents, I talked on both sides of it. Many of the parents in my community had problems with it, so moving in this direction was difficult for a lot of people. I would tell you at this point that it was both sides of the fence. So I think it will be very difficult for us to come back with something different than the Common Core. There'll be some standards that will be written, and I think it will be a lot of the same stuff that we've already done.
All right. We'll have to leave it there. Dr. Jared Mendenhall, thanks for giving us some time tonight.